Let's start by giving a quick summary of Monday, October 14th games. Hey folks, good morning. It's Joe here on Tuesday morning, October 15th. We're going to start off with a quick summary recap of yesterday's games from October 14th, which was Thanksgiving here in Canada. So a late happy Thanksgiving to all of you here in Canada. We had 6 games on tap yesterday. First game yesterday, we had the Florida Panthers in Boston to play the Bruins. Jeremy Swayman in goal for the Bruins and Sergei Bobrovsky for Florida. Florida comes out on top, 4-3, led by goals by Anton Lundell and Sam Reinhart, was 2 each. Applying for the Bruins was John Beecher, Brandon Carlo, and Mason Lowry. 4-3 win for the Florida Panthers. Second game, New York Rangers in Detroit played the Red Wings. Alex Lyon in goal for the Wings. Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. The New York Rangers come out on top of this one, 4-1. They have goals by Alexis Lafreniere, Chris Kreider, Riley Smith, and Mika Zibanejad adds an empty late empty netter. That's what I'm trying to say. More coffee. I think I needed that. Applying for Detroit, their lone goal was Dylan Larkin. So 4-1 win for the New York Rangers. Next up, well, here's some action. The Ottawa Senators in LA to play the Kings. Darcy Kemper played for the LA Kings. In goal for the Ottawa Senators was a combination of Anton Forsberg to start the game. He left with an injury, replaced by Matt Sogard. Linus Olmark did not even start the game. He's out with an injury, hopefully short term. They're going to need him. And to drive the point home, well, why they're going to need Olmark. Final score of this game was 8-7. 15 goals scored in this game. Ottawa did come out on top. Shots were 41-26 for the Sens. Scoring for Ottawa was Zach McEwen was 2. This guy's a goal-scoring machine, I tell you. He's already matched his goal-scoring output from the previous season, where he had 2 goals. He had 2 goals today. He's matched last season. He's on pace for a pretty good year. So Zach McEwen was 2. Drake Batherson was 1. Coffee. I'll wake up here yet. Yeah, so Zach McEwen was a pair of goals. Drake Batherson was 1. Thomas Chabot, Claude Giroux, Josh Norris was 1. Josh Norris was 2, sorry about that, including the overtime winner. And Jake Sanderson had the other goal for the Sens. For LA, Kevin Fiala was 2. Trevor Lewis was 1. Adrian Kempe was 1. Alexis Lafreniere was 2. Alexis Lafreniere. I always mix up that name. Alex Laferriere. I mixed that name up with Alexis Lafreniere of the Rangers. But yeah, Alex Laferriere was 2 and Tanner Jeannot was 1. So that's an 8-7 win for the Ottawa Senators. I did get to watch part of that game yesterday afternoon, and man, there were a lot of goals. That was crazy. Next up, I have the New Jersey Devils in Utah to play the Utah Hockey Club. Still not used to saying hockey club instead of a real name, but that'll come for next year. Spoiler alert, they're going to be called the Yeti. In goal for New Jersey was Jake Allen, and Karl Vejmelka was in goal for Utah. Jersey came out on top 3-0 on goals by Seamus Casey, Stefan Nosan, and Nico Hischier. Another drink of coffee before I start this next one. Pittsburgh Penguins in Montreal to play the Canadiens. Tristan Jarry in goal for the Penguins. Sam Montembeault for the Canadiens. This was a 6-3 win for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Lars Eller was 2 goals against his former team. Yes, he played for the Canadiens several years ago. Ricard Raquel added 1. Kevin Hayes, who fired in the offseason, he picked up a goal. Chris Letang and Evgeny Malkin round out the scoring. Applying for the Montreal Canadiens, Caden Gooley. Yarog Slavkovsky, he's been looking really good. Emil Heineman, he was looking good last night. Also of note in this game, a 6-3 win for Pittsburgh, Evgeny Malkin, 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points. He now has 499 career goals. He's 1 goal away from that big milestone of 500 goals. We're going to have a video coming up on Evgeny Malkin fairly soon. He's been one of my favorite players in the National Hockey League for many, many years. Great game last night. I got to see most of that one. The one other game last night was New York Islanders in Colorado to play the Avalanche. This ended up being 6-2 for a New York Islanders win. Georgiev in goal for Colorado gets the loss. Ilya Sorokin gets the win for the Islanders. Scoring for the New York Islanders, Anders Lee was 1. Kyle Palmieri was 1. Anthony Duclair was one. Brock Nelson was a pair. And Matthew Barzal was an empty netter late in the game, applying for the Avalanche. Kalen Ritchie and Casey Middlestat. Again, a 6-2 win for the New York Islanders. And that was yesterday's games. On the schedule for tonight, Tuesday, we have a fairly busy night in the National Hockey League. We have 9 games on tap. We have the Florida Panthers in Columbus to play the Blue Jackets at 7 p.m. Eastern. Vancouver is in Tampa Bay to play the Lightning, also at 7 p.m. Detroit at Carolina. Vegas Golden Knights in Washington to play the Capitals. Those are all 7 p.m. Eastern starts. At 7:30, the Minnesota Wild is in St. Louis to play the Blues. At 8 p.m., Seattle at Nashville. 9 p.m., we have a pair of games. We have the San Jose Sharks in Dallas to play the Stars, and we have the Chicago Blackhawks in Calgary to play the Flames, who have been on a really good start. They are 3-0-0 to start the season. And last but not least, we have the Philadelphia Flyers in Edmonton to play the Oilers at 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll try and stay up and watch that one. We'll see how that goes. Feeling a little bit tired today, but we'll play it by ear. I can always watch it tomorrow and then do a quick talk about it late tomorrow morning. We'll see how that goes. That's it for today so far. That's yesterday's games, a quick wrap, and the games coming up for tonight. I'll probably have another video of some sort coming up in a couple of hours down the road here today. I'm working on something that I'm putting together. I've actually got a few videos in mind that'll be going up between now and Friday. So stay tuned for that. Hit the like button. Do me a favor and hit subscribe. That helps the channel grow. This is a brand new channel. Just started up a little over a month ago. So everybody that hits that subscriber button, that's a big help. Thank you very much. You're awesome. And we'll talk to you again soon.